Oh, hi guys. Yeah, it's me, Ren. So I think around a week already, yeah, for my new video, and yeah, this time I just share about the process. I mean, too many people is like asking me about how I got communication and also like how the process of how what kind of story did I make, right? And yeah, so basically, like I will just start from talking about a little bit. Just something like for your information, our church culture thingy. So right now, our church is much more. I mean, in the matching video, I already talked about like some part of our church like, matching culture, and like this time, my the way I'm being matched is because of the parents matching. And the parents matching itself, like it's kind of interesting because actually we met in July, but at that time I didn't really like focus onto her. Like no, like yeah, because she's just one of the trainee and I'm just like yeah, I'm just a volunteer here and like just helping here and there. And at that time, like she come together with her parents, and yeah, so then I just I just see her as a like a trainee. That's it. And yeah, just like a Russian girl. That's it. And after that is that on the blessing for you, her mom saw my profile, and because in our church, like basically for the international members, mostly our international members, they will just put their blessing profile. We call it the blessing profile, so that it's something like a kind of like Tinder, but like in Tinder is that you go approach by your own, and everything is like a short-term relationship, and you don't really look for a long-term relationship. But like in blessing for you, we are much more like we have a lot of like examiners as well, and they'll just say that, oh yeah, did you qualify with this standard, did you qualify with that standard, did you done this condition or that condition or not. Yeah, like a lot of these kind of things, and only then you can be a candidate in the blessing for you. And you're not searching by yourself. Unfortunately, you have searched by your parents unless you are much more older. Yeah, but even though you're much more older, like there's a lot of like people just gonna just ask you, like we our church culture don't like people to be like just silly or like just run a test or something. And yeah, somehow like in this way, like her parents just approached my father, like my parents, and just asked for communication. And it's kind of interesting because like firstly, our culture definitely different. Yeah, one is Russia, and Russia culture itself is not totally Europe. At the same time, it's not Asian as well. So it's kind of mixed. And me as a Malaysian, and Malaysian itself as well. Yeah, we are not totally Asian, the Eastern Asian. At the same time, we are not Western. So everything mixed. And we have a age gap of like 4 years. And we didn't know each other really well. So at first, like both me and her, and I don't want to mention her name now. I mean, she's just on my YouTube channel, and I don't know like who will just watch it. Yeah, but anyway, I got engaged. Yeah. And now we both having a much more like a pessimistic expectation and thinking that yeah, maybe it failed, right? We don't know, like, but maybe it will fail. But somehow, like in our conversation, actually in our communication, we went through like for our church. So after your parents introduce to you, you can nod your head or you can just shake your head. After that, you can get into a process we call it communication, which means you communicate, you talk, right? Yeah, that kind of process. And during the communication, yeah, I mean every time, even though I mean this is part of my character, even though I don't really like it or I don't really know why, I will still try to put every of my efforts into it, and I'm like, okay, let's see what is gonna come out from this kind of relationship. I don't want to just give a label and at the very beginning and just throw it away. I don't like to be like that. Yeah, I mean, so because of my character, so at the same time, my character, another part of it is that I try to I like to expose other people, kind of, but I don't mean that in a way to expose, but something like trying to test around like people, like okay, where's the border, where's the limit, where's everything, something like this. Yeah. So yeah, I just got a thought. Yeah, so maybe like she will be much more easy to be offended if a guy just talk about like something, I'm not saying unrespectfully, but really respectfully, but like still feeling uncomfortable, like to talk about the topic about sex, right? And I mean, I just try, but I just go with True Father's word, and True Father's word talking about absolute sex. And yeah, I hope you already watched my other video, but I'll just do a brief explanation about absolute sex. So absolute sex itself is kind of like a sexual relationship that only within in your couple relationship, not to other people, and your couple is absolute eternal couple. With this context, and we'll call it the absolute sex. So in this absolute sex, we have the purity before the marriage, and also you don't have sex outside the marriage. So you're keeping this two, and your marriage is eternal. Like these three components is the most basic and fundamental for us to talk about the absolute sex. Yeah, I mean, because in the Eastern Church, I would say that they didn't talk a lot about it. Yeah. And yeah, at the time, like she just much more open to it, and yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, that's good, that's all good. and at the time, yeah, I start to earn a little bit money online, and I thought it's like a good platform. Yeah, but turned out it's a scam in the end. But I would just say when I found out it's a scam. Yeah, but then like usually when people are doing their communication, the first period of communication, they only start like short period of time. After that, they will decide, they will just start it like 21 days, and in the process, because she is coming for the like a workshop, the 40 days workshop, right after the 21 days. So at the time, I'm thinking, if I just go with 21 days, it won't really work good, because it sounds really weird, you know? Like, it's like you just come, and then you have someone like who communicate 21 days stand in front of you, and you are deciding, oh, should I choose her or not? That kind of feeling, and it's really weird. So that's why at the time I just say, oh, let's just go with 60 days period of time. But yeah, like right after the second call, I mean, in the call talking about the absolute sex, yeah, at the time I'm really surprised like how she can handle all this kind of information. Yeah, pretty good. She handled it pretty good, and even though she don't know a lot of things, she would just say it like truthfully, and she didn't bring out like, too much judgment to it. Yeah, I mean, when I'm sharing my thoughts. Yeah. So, in this sense, yeah, I found that she's really embracing, and after that, like on the process, we talk more and more. Found out like we go really well with each other. I don't want to go to too much details, but yeah, we start to do more and more conditions. We talk more and more about our daily life. We talk more and more about, because after that she came here and we have more chance to talk about the lectures. and a lot of lectures, and I would just say that I don't agree with this one, I don't agree with that one, I don't think that right now they're doing it right, I don't think they're doing it correctly. Yeah, whenever I share this kind of thought to her, she don't really judge to me. Yeah. That's the part I'm really impressed about her. Yeah, she really just make me feel like really connected, grounded somehow. Yeah, and in a sense, yeah, because like we are being connected more and more. Like we can meet each other more often on site. Yeah, it's not just online. Online, everybody can just pretend, and like on site, like with the schedule, like the 40 days, and everybody is like pushing themselves to the limit, and you can see that their body is like almost dying. Like, yeah, this kind of situation. Yeah, this kind of situation, and you can see people's like their true color. In a sense, I didn't mean that always like true color is a bad word, but yeah, I mean just like how they are, and how's their persistency and something like this. Yeah, yeah, and because of it, I'm like, yeah. So that's why I just decide to engage. And you know what? It's so funny. Just right after I decided to engage, I found out the online platform that I earning the money. I started to like have a sense that, oh, maybe there's something off right there, and somehow just found out, yeah, it's a scam. Damn, it's a scam. But I don't know like how long the scam gonna continue to work. And I just hope that they will still work at least one more month, please, one more month. And then, but then, like at least one more month, and I got a little bit money, and at least I can sustain myself for 2 months around there. But then it don't. It just suddenly just click, close, everything closed, and they just run away so quick. And actually, basically, my whole family like they got into a scam. So sorry, it sounds like my whole family sounds like stupid, but in a sense, yeah, we are really immature, like in terms of like money. We are really immature in terms like to do this kind of management, like because like, our family, only my father is the one who earning money, and the way he earn the money is that he go to work. I mean, it is a blue tie. It is a blue tie. It is not something like a white collar. It's a blue collar work. Yeah. So yeah, we don't really experience all this kind of thing. So basically, yeah, our family got a lot, but I mean at the same time, there's a lot of like church members as well. They also get onto the same one. So I'm like, oh jeez, that's so bad. Yeah, but then. I feel so bad at the same time, like for my church member. At the same time, I feel lost, like for my future. But luckily, with a lot of people's support, and the commitment ceremony still works well, even though we really budget, and a lot of people like really trying to help us. Really, thank you. Yeah, but then like I'll just say that meeting my spouse myself. It's so amazing, because like when I just shared to her that, oh, actually I found myself getting into a scam, and right now I put so much money into it, and I don't know how much I can get. And also like here and there I'm talking about like, oh yeah, actually I got scammed, and like it's truly scam, and I don't get any money right now. Always like her answer to me is that, I will just support you. I will just be on your side. I'll just go together with you. Yeah, yeah. And even one time she's like, oh, I can just put the money together into it, and it's okay. I have the money. I'm like, no. Luckily at the time I say no. But yeah, I mean like always that the way that she shows support to me. Yeah, it made me really feel like grounded. Yeah, as a guy, as a man. Yeah, so that's why. But yeah, right now I'm a little bit worrying about the money thing here, because I mean we're going to Blessing on this year, and in Blessing you need to pay a lot of money, a lot. Yeah, I mean I'm I'm not saying that I want to blame church. They're earning a lot, not. But I mean, yeah. At first, my plan is like go through it, but now, it's not working. So right now, I feel kind of lost. But at the same time, since I'm online, if you can support me in some sense, please tell me. I'm happy to accept anything. I think that's how the only way I can earn my money right now. You can try to talk about like some of the condition you want, but yeah. And we'll discuss. But like for right now, yeah. To be honest, I just totally like lose all my money supports. Yeah, right here. So yeah. At the same time, I don't think my family have money. So I don't know. I hope that I'll still continue to go to the 2036 blessing. Ideal case, I just earn by myself. But the reality right now, I need to find a way to earn the money. And I don't know how. And it's quite some money as well. It's not like it's not just a small one. Yeah. But anyway, I didn't want to be like a beggar. I didn't want to like just take the money, go. If you give it, I'm happy, but I didn't want to ask in that way. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. Yeah, and that's it. That's about like the whole process that was happening. Yeah. And I hope to see you all in my next video. But this much more just like a sharing, and the next video I'm gonna talk about the great works. It's coming. Please join. And that's why I'm here. See you in the next video. Bye bye.